Let us see this guy. We are calling our friend. Hello? Hello? All right, my friend, you are live on air. Go ahead. What do you want to say to us? Where is the word of God?
1 second, please. I'm trying to get the sound off.
Huh? Where is the word of God is born from?
1 second, please. I can't hear you. The volume is a bit down here.
What?
Hello?
Yeah. Aren't you the one who his name is Hirji in the chat?
No, I'm not the one.
Oh, okay. Well, you are a Muslim, right?
I am a Muslim.
All right. We were talking about where is the word of Allah is coming from. What do you think?
From Allah.
Okay, from Allah, from where?
From Him. How can your word come from another person? If you are talking, no, your word is coming from you, right?
All right. Okay, so the word of Allah is coming from Allah, but from where? Do He speak with His mouth?
If He has mouth, we don't know. We know there is Allah. We don't know how is.
If He have mouth?
We don't.
If He have mouth?
We don't use if here. Allah spoke, and we don't know how the creation of air. I can't say creation. How Allah is, we don't know. So if He said that's His word, that's His word. That's how we take it, because we never see Allah. He never gave us His image, how it is. So we can't see from His mouth.
So when Allah is but Allah have eyes, right?
I can't tell. That's, you don't understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I say we know there's Allah. I never see Allah says, I have eyes like you, I have nose like you, I have mouth like you. I don't know. So I know Allah says that. We use the word said because that's what we people can use. We can say Allah said. But so we don't know how He says it.
So when Allah He say I said, He don't mean He said. He means something else.
Now you're trying to let me speak to for Allah. I can't speak for Allah.
No, I'm not asking you to speak for Allah. I'm asking you. When Allah He say, He said, he did not say anything. It was a lie.
No, if He said, He said. But don't ask me to say with His mouth, with His nose, with His ears. I don't know.
Okay, so does the Quran say Allah He said?
He said that.
I'm asking you. You are the Muslim, not me.
Yeah, that's why I said the Quran said that. Allah said.
Okay, so Allah He said. So how you say to me, Allah He did not mean to say I said, like everybody said. So why He is saying I said if He
don't
did not
change my word.
Okay.
I didn't say Allah didn't say.
Okay.
I said I just confirmed to you the Quran said Allah said. But don't make me say Allah said with His mouth or with however Allah says it, we'll get the message.
Okay.
And He said
let us focus on something very, very important. When you say to me, when we say that Muslims believe that Allah have eyes, He have a mouth, He have a hand, He have a foot, do Allah use His hands?
Where did Muslim believe that?
I'm asking you. You are the Muslim, not me.
Yeah, but why are you saying if you are not a Muslim, why do you say Muslim believe Allah have mouth, eyes, hands, and everything? We can use it. We can use those figures like a figure of speech and say, in the hands of Allah, we are all in the hands of Allah. But it doesn't mean we are sitting in His hands or we see His hands. But if like you have kids now, we can say your kids are in your hands. But it doesn't mean they are sitting in your hands.
No, we cannot say my kids in my hand. How does that work?
That's what I'm telling you.
No,
like,
I'm asking. Okay, did Allah create? Did Allah create?
Don't jump from question. Let's finish one.
No, we are in the question. Did Allah create?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
did Allah create?
I'm finishing with your kids.
Did Allah create anything using His hands?
If anybody is under your control, if anybody is under your control, we say He is in your hands, but doesn't mean He's inside your hands.
But we have here an action. We have an action. We are not talking about metaphorical. Did Allah create things by His hands?
If He wills, He uses His hands to create it. How He use the hands, if it's hands like we have, it's up to Allah.
Okay,
we can't say that.
I'm just going with your word. You just said He used His hands to create them.
I didn't say He used His hand. I said if Allah uses His hand like He said, we don't know how the hand sits.
Who cares? But He uses His hands.
Our hand.
Who cares?
If He says hands,
we don't care how His hands look like, my friend. Maybe He have 6 fingers. This is not the question. But Allah, He used His hands to create, correct?
That's what you said.
It's not me. This is your religion saying that.
Yeah, so he used his hand.
Okay. So how you claim now that Allah, when He speak, He don't use His mouth? If Allah, in order to create, He have to use His hand, then when Allah
now
He
speak, you are changing things. Don't say I'm claiming. I didn't claim anything. What I'm telling you, like Muslims, we never have image of Allah like you people have.
No, you do.
The
no,
image
you
of
do.
your God.
No, you do. No, you do.
We do?
Yes, you do. You don't know?
We don't have image of Allah.
No, you do.
The Quran says how image of Allah is.
Well, I just told you that Allah He create by using His hand. You are saying we don't have an image. You have hands. You have a foot. You have a shin. You have a face.
If somebody, that's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
If somebody use another figure to describe something, doesn't mean that. Unless he tells you this is my image,
okay.
then, or he shows us.
Did Allah create Adam in His image?
Did the Quran says that?
The Hadith.
Like you see, anything that contradicts with Quran.
Okay, show me.
We
where,
know there's hadith that is not sahih. We know.
Show me.
Listen, let me finish. You don't. You see, you control things. You don't let people finish.
We are having a conversation. We are having a conversation.
Yeah, so let me finish. Let me
don't complain.
Before
don't
you
cry.
Don't
another. Complain. You can talk. I'm talking
no,
at the same time.
I'm not complaining.
So I did not stop
that's
you.
How you.
We are having a conversation.
That's how
so
you manipulate.
You said this is a contradiction for the Quran. How? Allah, He said, your Prophet, He said, Allah, He created Adam in His image. You are saying to me, this is contradict the Quran. How that?
You said, listen, where you see this hadith that is sahih, and we have hadith that is not. We don't have the like chain for it and everything.
Well, this is the da'if hadith. So what we would do now? So what do you mean this hadith is da'if? This is da'if hadith. You are right. This is da'if.
I'm saying it's da'if. I'm telling you. If any had, I'm not a scholar to tell you this is da'if, this is sahih or whatever. What I'm telling you, if any of these contradicts Quran in the slightest way, we leave it. The Quran is the ultimate.
I will go with you. The Quran says you do. The Quran says you do muta. The Hadith says you don't do muta. Which one you follow?
You go with Quran if Quran says that.
So you still practice muta until now?
I'm saying I go with Quran. If Quran says
that, I understand. Do you still practice muta until now?
If the Quran says that, I can do it if I want.
Okay.
Because
so why you Muslim follow the Hadith and the Quran says you do muta? The Muslim Sunni, all of them. Are you Sunni?
It doesn't matter. I'm a Muslim.
You are. There's nothing is called a Muslim. Your Prophet, he says there's 73 sects. You have to be one of them.
No, it doesn't matter.
No,
but the ultimate
it doesn't matter. Your Prophet, he said.
The Prophet say you have to be one of the sects.
Yes, because he decided there are 73. There's no extra. There's no less. There's no more.
The Muslim is the person who believes in the oneness of Allah, submission and everything, and believe in Prophet Muhammad is a Muslim.
My friend, all of them, they believe in what you said. All of them, they believe in what you said. Stop playing games. All those sects.
I'm not playing game. You're trying to be smart here.
Okay, here we go. Your Prophet said, he said, the Jews were split into 71 or 72. The Christian, they split into 71 or 72. And my community will split into 73 sects. So you have to be one of them.
So which sect are you? In Christianity.
This is a lie. We are not 73 sects. This is a lie. Can you count them for me?
So if you say there is no 73 in each of Jews, Christians, and Muslims, if you say that, so it depends if the hadith is sahih or not.
It's sahih. This is sahih.
Where?
It's in front of you. It says sahih.
But how do you know? How do you know it's sahih?
How do you know?
Are you a Muslim? Are you a scholar?
Your Muslim told me. This is sahih. It says in front of me.
Which Muslim? You don't have Muslim friends. There's no Muslim. That's your friend. Don't say your Muslim told you. You don't have a Muslim friend.
No, I don't have a Muslim friend. No, sure.
So why do you say our Muslim friend told you? Nobody tells you.
I did not say my Muslim friend. I said my friend. You're Muslim. You're Muslim. I'm talking to you. Your Muslim told me. Here we go. Is that your website saying this is Sahih Hadith?
Which website?
The Sunnah.com.
Yeah, that website is created by a human that
this
makes
is created by
so
okay, guys, the website is created by a human. Who is the one who printed the Quran?
Operated.
Who printed the Quran?
Humans printed the Quran.
You just said that if the hadith is printed by human,
the word is not from them. But the website is.
Okay, hold on.
Look, the name of the website is by the person who created it. He decided to give the website a name.
No problem.
And
you
then
do not
the person
need,
who printed
don't
it,
go
he
to
writes
the,
his
don't
words.
go to the website. Open the Sahih book Hadith. Those are your scholar.
Book?
This is Sunan Ibn Majah. This is your Sheikh Ibn Majah.
Who is Ibn Majah?
You never heard of him?
Is he a prophet?
You never, okay.
I heard of him, but just tell me, does he get word from Allah?
Did Muhammad receive word from Allah saying that? Did Allah give Muhammad word saying that your nation will be 73 sect?
You just going back to whatever we just spoke, and then you're retelling the same thing. I'm telling you, if the Quran says 73 sect, I go with it 100%. If any hadith says that, Quran never says that. Okay, there is a doubt there. There can be hadith. I
will give you a test to see how much honest you are.
Don't give me a test. I'm not here. I'm not in school.
No.
We're just talking.
You said you go.
No, don't say test. Just ask question. I ask you question.
You said you go only by the Quran. Whatever the Quran says.
I didn't say only by the Quran.
So what do you go? You go by
the hadith.
You
see, you're always trying to.
Do you go by the hadith? Well, I gave you a hadith. You refuse it. I gave you a hadith. It says
Sahih.
You refuse it.
Before you're trying to. Why do you say I refuse? I didn't believe in hadith. I only go in with Quran. I didn't say that.
Okay.
You are putting
how you did
words in my mouth.
When I showed you the hadith, how you verify that this is the wrong hadith?
The scholars do that.
Okay, but the scholars in front of you,
humans.
The scholars, those are the scholars in front of you. They say this is what the Prophet said.
All the scholars. How many scholars are all the scholars? Don't tell me all the scholars. Use your words carefully. You can say a scholar said. Don't say all the scholars.
Is Al-Bukhari your scholar and he is the scholar of the scholars?
That's what I heard. But if hadith
so
from Bukhari, listen, let me finish. Don't let me say yes and then you jump and then later you told no, wait. Just wait. You see, that's how you argue.
Here we
and
go.
You think
cry.
you think you
have
points.
You cry.
No, you are not getting me. Because you're not letting me learn.
Is Al-Bukhari
if you're not letting people learn, you don't get what they are.
Is Al-Bukhari trustworthy? Yes or no?
But if you just want me to answer yes, no, I'm not a toy here. You listen.
There's no middle.
If I give you a point, I have to tell you something about it.
There's no middle. Either he is trustworthy or he is not trustworthy. So is he trustworthy or not?
Bukhari is a human, right?
Oh, a Prophet Muhammad is a human, isn't he?
He is. So that's why he said.
Okay.
That's why the Quran said he doesn't say a word from himself, but what he heard.
Exactly.
So that's what is human.
Thank you very much.
That's what puts him in a limited way. That whatever he says is reliable.
As long everything Muhammad he received is not from him, it's from Allah. How Muhammad he claimed that hail is coming from mountains in the sky?
What? Hail?
Yeah, hail in the hadith. He said hail is coming from the sky.
Now you're going again in the hadith.
So what?
I thought you want to say something from the Quran.
So you are saying if I find something in the Quran like that, then you will accept or you will reject too?
Yeah, just tell me what Quran says about the hail, then we can discuss that.
Well,
if anything hadith, you can tell me hadith. And then since there is an hadith that is not true, and there is an hadith that is true, we can doubt. There's always doubt there. So just, if you want to make a point, strong point, just always focus on Quran. Say Quran says that, and then prove me wrong or right. That's it.
Okay, no problem. So if we go now and we find this in the Quran, is that the proof that Muhammad is a false prophet?
No, you just have to tell me what is it in the Quran. Just go there.
Chapter 24. Chapter 24, verse number 43.
Is it on YouTube? Is the translation on YouTube?
Don't you speak Arabic?
I don't speak Arabic. I'm not Arab.
So how you know what the Quran is saying?
I have translation as well. I can read the Quran, but I don't.
What translation you like?
That's why I say, because you always.
I'm asking you what translation you like.
It's English. Why do you want to put in? We're speaking English.
What's the name of the translator?
It doesn't matter. Just put You always put. You never ask people. So just put.
Okay, so I will put for you. I will put for you the translation, and now you will tell me what do you think. What is that okay?
1 second. I just want to see if I can see the translation on YouTube. 1 second, please. 1 second, please.
No problem. Take your time.
Just say, let me hear if I can hear you now. Hello?
Go ahead. Do you see it in YouTube?
I can't tell why I don't have this. Can you speak in?
Huh?
Just say it. I can't see this because I'm using on the phone and I want to see on YouTube and I can't hear you.
No problem. Take your time. Take your time. Just to mute
just
YouTube.
Talk. Talk. I'm not gonna listen.
You can open YouTube. Just to mute YouTube. You mute it. Yeah, you will watch, but you will not hear.
I did that. I mute the YouTube, but I can't get you speaker.
Okay, here in front of me, the translation Skype. It says in the front of me, translation says, and he sent.
Don't worry about YouTube. Just
and he
read
sent,
the translation.
no problem. And he sends down out of heaven mountains wherein is hail.
Is hail? What do you mean hail? Like hail?
Hail, ice, hail, like those, like a golf balls, they come from the sky, the ice. Yeah. According to your prophet, his God told him. No, you're
talking Quran, according to Allah.
Well, according to your
if
Allah,
you are talking Quran, don't say,
you see, in 2 seconds from now, you will say to me, Allah did not say that. Hold on.
No. If you say it's in the Quran, I'll defend it. Don't worry. Just let's go.
You said that already. When I said to you, the hadith says, you said to me, there's hadith.
You said
the hadith
I gave you a good example.
We don't accept them. Okay, so now we have Quran.
Don't talk, now you are talking, Last time I heard you saying,
do you accept the Quran? Do you accept the Quran saying, Allah, He sent hail from mountains in heaven?
So I said I can't say it now. Read it. What surah?
I did. What's wrong with you? I told you open YouTube. You refuse. I read it for you, and you are asking me to read it for me. Here we go. Let me read again. Shut up. Let me read. And he sent. Shut up. Let me read. Let me read. Listen. And he sent down. Shut up. Let me read. You asked me to read it for you. You asked me to read it for you. You don't want me to read it for you.
Just tell me surah and ayah and read it.
I did.
You're going to say Surah Ma'idah, Ayah 1.
I did from the beginning. I said to you, chapter 24. Chapter 24, verse number 43. It's in front of me in the screen. Yes. And he sent down out of heaven mountains where is hail. What say you?
Out of heaven?
Yeah, there's mountains. They are flying. In the heaven, there's mountains flying. And
not in the heaven. He said from heaven.
Yeah, from the heaven in the sky.
Yeah, the mountain is not in the heaven. It's sent from heaven. That's all.
No, he sent the hail from heaven out of mountains.
Yeah.
Out of mountains. Yeah. So the hail is coming from mountains. They are in the sky. Allah, He break ice from there and He sent it down to us.
Yeah. So what is wrong with that?
But isn't it? This is something laughable, and every kid in the world today, he knew that this is false. Is that what science teach?
So what are you telling me? How do you prove that is wrong from the Quran?
Well, you can go right now and check any website or a book for children in your country. Which country is yours?
Yeah, I don't know your country. Why do you want to know my country?
No problem, but I'm asking you, in your school, did not teach you how hail is made? Hail is not.
No,
hail is coming from mountains. Hail is coming from mountains in the sky. This is what science says. And then there's a God.
What did science say?
Science says when there's a cloud and there is steam, become a cloud, and then there is like two body of air. One is so hot, one is so cold, and when the rain is coming, in a certain point, he go through very cold air, and that will make him ice, and then will make the rain ice, and that will fall on us.
Yeah, but they have three type of rain,
according to your religion,
science said they have three type of rains. We have cyclonic, we have relief, we have conventional rain. Three type of rain.
Now you became expert. So how the Quran
I'm not
says?
an expert. I'm just telling you. I'm coming to your point.
How the Quran says there's
that
mountains.
Is what science says.
How the Quran says. Listen. How the Quran says there's mountains in the sky and hail is sent down from it. Very simple.
Because that is the Quran says, and we are not given knowledge except a little, right? That is the word of Allah. We have little knowledge here. So science came here. Listen to me. Why don't you let me finish? You always have to let somebody finish. Yeah. So science says we have. Quran says we are given little knowledge. That's what we have. And the human brain, that science that you are proud of. Science told us we didn't even go to the extreme of our brain. That means we are using little percentage of our brain. And this science that you are proud of is the same science that comes with a problem and then later upgrade it, learning, like researching, and then later know something and tell you, okay, we are wrong before, and now that is the solution. Okay. Science is that. And then we know science always like, it's not something perfect. It's limited.
The Quran is perfect.
We have
okay.
people.
But this is
I'm
very,
telling you,
my friend. The science will not abrogate that because this is very
I'll
simple.
Tell you when I'm finished.
I can make hail in my refrigerator. I do not need all this theory. So you say, I agree with you that science sometimes abrogate. They found themselves wrong, etc. No problem. But this is hail.
So
this is something. This is something. This is something very. This is something silly. This is something silly. This is something silly. You do not need to abrogate it. Will never be abrogated. Everybody know it. It is not going to the 7 galaxies to find out. This is about something here in our cloud, and they can make it even made. They can make it.
Yeah, because you didn't go there.
So now we did not go there. But you're God. Okay, so now you agree that.
I didn't agree with anything. I'm telling you what I agree with, and you are not listening.
Do you agree with the Quran saying He sent down hail from mountains in heaven? Do you agree?
Except, 100%, more than 100%.
Okay.
Because science has to go to that level to understand what Quran is saying. Wonderful. Science is something that is learning.
Wonderful.
You understand?
So
because science is here, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I go to hospital to visit some sick people and everything, and I see people that they told the pregnant woman that the baby is having 5 months. They discover the baby is having Down syndrome.
Okay.
And they are doing everything, like trying, praying and everything, if they can cure the baby. Science cannot do anything. How many years science couldn't find any solution for Down syndrome? The baby is born, and then he will die with Down syndrome.
Okay.
But science couldn't.
But
so
can science? Okay, I'll ask you a question about the same topic. Can science discover what the women she have, a male or a female?
The Quran already told us before science.
I'm asking you, can the science tell us if the woman she's going to give birth to a male or a female? Can the science tell us?
Because Quran gave us the guidelines of what is happening in the pregnancy.
I'm asking you a question. Why don't you answer? Can the hospital you go to tell us that your wife, she will give a birth to a boy or a girl? Can they or they cannot?
Yeah, with ultrasound they can.
All right. So how the Quran says nobody knows that save Allah?
Nobody knows what is in the belly.
Yeah, nobody knows.
Yeah,
save Allah.
Yeah, when the ayah came, nobody knows. But He gave us knowledge. Yeah.
Okay.
That is 500.
So guys,
almost 1,500 years ago. Listen.
Okay. Hold on. Okay.
Almost 1,500 years ago, that ayah is there. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And then Allah decided to give us a knowledge. He told us. He always give us knowledge. He always upgrade us as humans. Before people are going naked without having problems.
Listen, everybody is looking at you now. You see, you are saying to me, Allah will give us knowledge. The knowledge Allah will give us, they will give us only through the Quran and His prophet, not through a doctor. He is from India, not through an atheist or a Christian. The knowledge only comes from the Quran, and not only that. Your God, Allah, He claimed that things nobody have except Him. Knowing the hour, chapter 31, verse number 34.
So
listen. Who knows the hour, Allah? Who knows when the nail will come down, Allah? Who knows what is inside the womb, Allah? You said to me, Allah will give us later, but Allah here is telling us that those nobody knows save Him.
Yeah.
This is the signs. This is the proof.
Do you know of many cases that the doctor told the woman that she's going to have a boy and then she ended up having girl?
Many cases. Okay, listen. So,
no, tell me it's wrong or right.
Nobody knows.
Do you know?
Okay, hold on.
Do you know
don't change. You see, it says here.
Now you're running away from the same topic. You're running away.
No, you
are
the
laughing
one.
here. Your people are laughing at you now.
Reference. You run away each time I show you. Now it's okay. Well, Allah will give
no,
us
you're running away now. I'm talking about the ultrasound.
So who is
you
the
said
one?
the doctor from India knows it's a boy or a girl. And I'm asking you, you can't run away from this one. I have to make this point.
Come to
Trust me, you're not running
away
from this one.
They will give you exactly what his gender, and they will never be wrong. Secondly, when your God, He claimed, when your God, He claimed that only Him knew that, He is a liar, because we know when the rain comes. We know a week in advance when the rain will come. We know a week in advance when hurricane come. We know days before when it's going to be a disaster or a storm.
You see, that's why you are lying to yourself. There's a lot of cases that they tell us it's going to rain tomorrow, and then the day comes without the rain. Where I work, if it rains, I cannot work.
I will go with
and
you.
I can read the next 10 days that tells us it's going to rain. And then the next day it's not raining.
All right. If somebody says something will happen tomorrow and that tomorrow never come, he is a liar. Do you agree?
What tomorrow never come? Tomorrow always comes until the day of judgment.
You said to me something will happen tomorrow and rain did not come, right?
I didn't say something will happen. I told you the meteorologists tell us tomorrow is going to rain.
Yeah.
And then we wait tomorrow and it never rains. We never say they don't know anything.
Okay.
We know there is superpower that do things the way he wants. Because
they are from Pakistan, my friend. Come to USA, they will tell you what it is. Okay,
now you're trying to be a comedian.
No, I'm not.
Just
I'm not.
I remember
in Saudi Arabia, in Saudi Arabia, the weather news as the following. Inshallah, tomorrow is going to be raining. Inshallah, tomorrow is going to be sandy. Inshallah, tomorrow we have a sandstorm. Inshallah, this will never happen. Now listen carefully now. So do you agree that nobody knows what is in the womb and when the rain will come and when the hour will be except Allah, or you don't agree with this?
If he gives us knowledge to know something, we know. But always he knows unless he permitted you to know. That's how Allah
But he just said he did not permit us. Only Allah, he knows.
There's a Quran that says who knows of his knowledge unless with his permission. Okay. You don't know anything. Okay. When you know something, he gives you the permission to know.
All right.
That's why he gave us the brain to research.
Did Allah give the permission? Did Allah give
a lot of knowledge now that science is trying to get through.
Okay, can you tell me something in the Quran proven to be true?
Everything.
Like what?
Why do I say one thing? Everything.
I'm asking for one. Gave you one thing.
Yeah, and I told you from
proven to be true.
I told you from the first chapter to the last chapter, everything is true.
Give me one.
You are the one trying to tell me what is wrong.
I'm asking you to give me one. You refuse. Shall I give you one my own? Is that okay? Or
so
you give me one?
Coming now with different.
No, because you are running away. You know, we ask you from the beginning. Do Allah have hands?
I told you.
We ask you.
Before we go to the Quran, when we finish about the
let us go back to zero.
Take me to Quran.
Let us go back to
zero.
Let us go back to zero. When Allah He created, do He use
so
His
you
hands?
already failed this one. You
no, I don't want to, because you are refusing to answer. This is a lie.
I answer everything.
No,
I answer everything.
Your Allah, He claimed that He is the only one who knows what is in the womb, and you are the one who led me there. You are the one who said to me, I went to the hospital. We were talking about different things.
What are you talking about? I gave you your answer. Your fans are listening to you.
We were talking about,
they get their answer.
About hell. How silly the Quran to say that Allah He sent hell
in
the mountains. Okay, where is the mountain? Okay, let us go back. Let us go back to zero.
And science is not reliable.
Let us go back to zero.
I tell you one thing. Before we go back,
where is the
mountain? I tell you one
where is the mountain?
If you go to a court to testify a case, if you go to a court to testify a case, and then they see your record that you once testified and you lied, do you think the judge will listen to your argument?
No.
He will doubt you.
No. Exactly.
He will doubt you.
Exactly.
So that is if science have been lying before
aren't you as a Muslim allowed to lie?
A Muslim?
Yeah.
Don't jump from one. Let me finish and then you jump.
You are the one who's talking about lying, not me. You are the one who opened the topic. Is it true that your prophet he allow you to lie to your friend, to your enemy, and to your family? Is that true?
Wait, listen to me.
So no, you just said to me, if somebody discovered that you are a liar, and then you go to the judge to be a witness, is the judge is going to accept you? I said no. I agree with you. The judge should not accept.
But you as a
Muslim, allowed to lie? Yes or no?
In some cases, it's acceptable.
In some cases, like what?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like more, is it Abraham when he told another that this is his sister, not his wife? Yeah, he lied.
Okay.
But it's accepted by Allah.
Okay.
Why? And then now, let me tell you something.
Hold on.
Another example.
How that is accepted by Allah? This is a story your prophet he took from the Old Testament, by the way. But how this is accepted by Allah?
And don't tell me he took from. And we tell you Islam is the religion from Adam.
All right,
up to today.
We will go there.
So nothing is taken from nothing.
You're a prophet. He said a man he can't lie to his wife. Is that correct?
In some cases,
like what?
You don't lie.
Like what?
I'm giving you an example of where you can and where you cannot.
Okay, so you
One,
can. You can
if
lie.
you let me tell you,
You gave me a case that you can lie to others. Now give me a case about lying to you.
I didn't give. I give you which one?
You told me about Abraham. You can lie to others, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
In some cases.
Okay, and you can lie to your wife.
In some cases, you can lie.
And you can lie to your friends.
I just answered everything in general.
So in some cases,
okay, one by
can
one.
you lie to me? Is it okay for you to lie to me about Islam?
It depends what I want to tell you.
See?
I can't lie to you about for you to be a Muslim.
Thank you.
If I lie to you, if I lie to you to be a Muslim,
so guys,
it's a lie.
The question is it okay to lie to me about Islam? He said, depend what I want to tell you. Did you hear it?
No.
Depend what
If
it's recorded.
Listen,
it is recorded.
Brother,
Everybody heard you. And not only that. Yes.
No, about Islam. In what case? That you can give me an example.
The question is very
because
simple.
You can't make me say everything.
I don't care what case I asked you. Is it okay for you to lie to me about Islam? You said
in the beginning, when you started about lie, I told you in some cases. So it applies to whatever I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So you have to give me a case. You have to give me a say.
I am here to prove Islam to be false. So you are now here to
lie
to
not.
me. Yeah.
You're not.
Okay, hold
You're
on.
You're not proving anything.
Okay, well, I know I did. I just showed you reference. Everybody is laughing at you. Everybody is.
They are laughing at you.
The people are the judge.
Because you don't know what you're talking about.
The people are the judge. The people are the judge. And you are the one who said.
Yeah, they are the judge.
Give me an example. Okay, hold on. I will go with you. You said to me, when I said to you, are you allowed to lie to me about Islam? You said depend in what you asked me or you said to me. So I'm asking you, give me an example.
Just ask me. I just want to hear what you want to say.
Give me an example. You will lie to me about Islam. Give me an example.
I don't know.
What do you mean? You told me it depends. Give me an example.
It depends what you bring to me.
Okay.
If I have to, in some situation, let me give you an example. If now I have to lie to you to save my life about Islam, I lie to save my life and go.
Oh, okay. Save your life.
Yeah, that's an example.
Okay.
Just to save my life, I can do that.
All right.
If you tell me like about Islam, is Islam like this? If I know if I say yes, you're gonna kill me. I'm gonna say no just to save my life.
Well, this is a lie. Chapter 3, verse number 28. It says, "Don't take those Christian and Jews as a friend." So they want to take you as a friend. So they are not going to kill you. A person want to take you as a friend. How in the world he want to kill you? And those are the one you can lie to them and the interpretation in front of you. So you Muslims are a bunch of liars.
I can't see anything. I tell you, I put the phone on my ears.
It's in front of me. Chapter 3, verse number 28. It says, "Take not the Jews and the Christians as a friends, and the one who take them as a friend, he has no connection with Allah. He has no honor. He has no mercy or protection. Unless, listen carefully, unless you guard yourself against them, save yourself from them, taking as your security, saving yourself from them, speaking in a friendly way toward them, while your heart dislike this." So you Muslims, we want to take you as a friend. We don't want to kill you. That's what the verse is saying. You say to me, "Oh no, we are friends. Sure, we are a friend. Yeah, sure. Let me shake hands with you." But if you are doing that and you mean it, you are not a Muslim no more.
And you mean it. That's the main point you said.
Exactly.
And I told you I can lie to you and save my life. That means I don't mean it.
But I want to take you as a friend. Save your life from what? Save your life from what? It says take them as a friends. So they are friends. So what you say to them...
There are situations when somebody want to kill you. We know people are Islamophobes that are willing to kill somebody and go.
How somebody want to take you as a friend, he is your enemy. He want to kill you.
Who want to take me as a friend?
They are.
You don't know
that's what the verse says.
You don't know people. There are people who claim to want to be your friend, but they hate you.
It says, "And the one who take them as a friend, he is one of them, and he have no honor to Allah. He have no mercy." Which means the fact is, based on this verse, the one who will kill you is the Muslims, not us, because we will take you as a friend.
Why would the Muslim kill you?
Yes, it's in front of you. It says that the one who take them as a friend, which means take the Christians and the Jews as a friends, he is one of them. He has no connection with Allah. He has no honor. He has no protection. He have no mercy.
Then he shouldn't take you as a friend.
Which means...
He doesn't mean to kill you.
They will kill you, the Muslims, not me.
No, they won't. If anybody kills you, the ayah didn't say kill them.
It says...
If anybody kills you in this case, that means he did it in his own way.
It says carefully. Read. You are a liar again. By taking the hypocrite and disbelievers, shut up. by taking the hypocrite and the disbeliever as friends. He has no connection with Allah.
Hypocrite, you said, yeah?
Shut up.
Why will you take a hypocrite as a friend?
You are a hypocrite.
You are.
Okay. Do you approve who's a hypocrite?
You.
Do you want to prove
I
it?
have a proof already.
Do you have a proof?
Yeah, you are the hypocrite.
Okay, give me an example.
Because Jesus never tell you to insult other religion, and you are doing it.
Well, no, Jesus said to me.
You are shaitan.
Jesus said to me, and we will talk about shaitan. Jesus said to me that don't be like the hypocrite who pray in the corners, and those are the Muslims. Jesus said to me,
we don't play in the corner.
Shut up! You play
we
in the
are
corner.
Over a billion,
you pray like a goat in the top of the car. You put the rug in the top of the car so everybody can see you. You are a hypocrite goat. Now let us talk about shaitan. Your prophet is shaitan. Did he receive satanic verses? Yes or no?
Did he receive what? Satanic verses?
Satanic verses. Yes, you are the one who mentioned shaitan. Remember that. So, is your prophet a messenger of Allah?
So you're running away from the other one because I used the word
shaitan.
You
are the one who said to me the word shaitan. So now I need to show you from the shaitan what shaitan is about. According to your prophet, your mother is a shaitan. Is that correct?
Whose mother?
Your mother.
My mother?
Yeah.
How is she a shaitan?
Well, your prophet, he says women, they come in the image of shaitan, and they live in the image of shaitan.
Now you're gonna bring another hadith unknown, yeah? So what? And tell me hadith says.
So what? It's sahih. Is that my fault?
How? So you are telling me when Allah created Adam and He created Eve, He made Eve in the image of shaitan.
This is what your prophet is saying. You tell me.
While she is similar in the image of Adam.
Are you trying to refute
me? You're telling me.
Are you trying to? I'm not telling you. This is your prophet telling you. So are you
no,
trying to refute?
You brought an hadith.
Are you trying to refute? Are you trying to refute?
And I tell you, you always look for hadith that suits your argument.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, it's not 100% hadith that you can argue.
You just said I look always for hadith suit my argument. So my argument.
You try. I didn't say you try always to look for.
My argument is supported by your prophet words.
No.
What
you don't? You see, that's the problem of you. You try not to let people finish so you can make a point.
You just said that.
I tell you try to look for hadith that suits you. That suits you.
My argument. That means I am the one who provide reference and you provide nothing. So now tell me, when your prophet he said.
You see, your listeners are not dumb.
When your prophet, don't worry about the listener. They will leave. Don't worry about the listeners. Don't worry about the listeners. They will leave comment and they will laugh.
You look for argument.
So now, is that your prophet argument or my argument? Is it your prophet? Is it your prophet? Is it your prophet? Is it your prophet who said that or not?
Let me land there.
Is it your prophet who said that or not?
Argument. You have hadith.
Is it your prophet who said that or not?
Shaitan people that make the hadith to lie about Islam. So
okay.
You look for those
guys, Sunan Abi Dawud is a people who made hadith lying about Islam. The highest scholars of Islam, they are making hadith lying about Islam, and they publish it in their Islamic website, and they print it in their Islamic books, and they publish it in Islamic university, lying about Islam. Look like all of you are a bunch of liars. That's what you are saying to me.
No.
Because who?
Okay.
Hold on. It says here حدثنا مسلم عن إبراهيم حدثنا هشام ابن الزبير etc. and the Nabi. So all the one who mentioned this.
And they are all humans that are created to make mistakes.
Humans. Here we go back to human. So is your prophet a human? You will say yes.
He is always human.
I don't care if they are a human or not. They are the same people who gave you the Quran. What's wrong with you?
No, the prophet is different from us. He get it from Allah. So his argument is different.
Okay, hold on. You said the prophet, he get it from Allah?
Yeah, 100%.
How?
He get a message from Jibril.
Okay, is Jibril Allah? Yeah. Is Jibril Allah?
Jibril get the message from Allah. If I sent a messenger to deliver my message, so doesn't make the messenger me.
So let us make it clear. Let us make it clear. Allah, Muhammad, he never spoke to Allah.
He did.
When?
When he go to Israel, when he went up there.
What happened? Tell me, what happened? What he said to him?
He went to meet up with Allah and receive salat and bring it down.
So did he see Allah?
So did he see Allah? He never claimed to be anything from Allah.
Did he see Allah? 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 Did he see Allah?
Some scholars said no, some scholars say yes. How Allah wants him to see him.
Which one of them you believe?
I believe he sees Allah.
He sees Allah. I thought nobody can see Allah.
So.
I thought nobody can see.
I believe if Allah wills.
Okay, hold on. See, if the hadith says something against the Quran, you said I don't accept the hadith, but now you accept the hadith when the Quran says nobody can see Allah.
When the Quran says, I said there is hadith that you cannot trust, and there is hadith. If it contradicts with
okay,
Quran,
can you show me the hadith which you can trust says Muhammad he saw Allah?
Ibn Abbas says the messenger told him he saw Allah.
Okay, can you give me the hadith?
I don't have any reference. I never tell you what number of verse because I don't.
You said to me Ibn Abbas. You said to me.
Abbas. I know I read it somewhere.
Hold on.
But what I know is I cannot tell you any verse.
Why you
cannot, I can tell you what it says, but I cannot tell you number.
Why you cannot tell me?
Because if you tell me the Quran, the Bible, the Hadith, I never take any number to be a reference. I only read it and I understand it, and that's it.
Okay.
I never say because I'm going to argue.
I am not like you. I am not like you. I get numbers and I get you busted. Here we go.
Yeah,
Aisha, she said. Aisha, she said.
Shut up.
Aisha, she said.
I'm getting you busted.
Aisha, she said. If anyone tells you that Muhammad has seen his Lord, he is a liar.
Aisha says that, and Ibn Abbas is a cousin or a brother, I forgot, of the messenger. He also said different thing. So that's why I told you, you cannot go 100% with hadith always. Quran is the main thing.
So you are saying to me, so you are saying to me that you Muslims, you write false hadith about your prophet, and it's very confusing.
Not us. There are people like you that will write anything and say
you just
belongs
quote
to
for
Muslims.
me. You just quote for me Ibn Abbas, correct?
I didn't quote. I tell you, he said it. I didn't quote anything.
You are quoting him if you say he said it.
Yeah, but don't say like I said any reference. I said Ibn Abbas said I read it somewhere. I know I read it, and I'm telling you.
I will find you the hadith. Just to show you that you are ignorant, you do not know how to find things.
No, that's
Ibn
not
Abbas.
Ibn
Abbas, he did not say he saw him. He saw him in his heart. Why you are lying?
No, he didn't say in his heart.
Here we go.
He said he saw it.
Let's see. Here we go. This is Sahih Muslim. This is the hadith maybe you are referring to. It says here, the heart build not. I don't care if you see you're blind anyway, like all Muslims. The heart build not what he saw, Quran, etc. And certainly he saw him another descent, Al-Quran, etc. Chapter 3.
Can you start again, please?
Okay. According to Ibn Abbas, he saw Allah twice, but did he see him in his heart or he see him by his eyes?
You're asking me or you're reading it?
I'm asking you.
I said I read it. Ibn Abbas said the Prophet saw Rasul saw Allah.
Okay, I'm asking. I'm asking you. Did he see him by his eyes or by his heart?
I don't know if heart has eyes. I know if I say I see you, it means I see you.
All right.
I don't know how a person will see somebody with his heart.
Exactly.
So maybe your translation is wrong.
Exactly. Let us see. You will change your mind in 2 seconds.
I'm not changing. I'm telling you.
Chapter 53. Chapter 53. Chapter 53, verse number 11. He says, his heart. Chapter 53. In Quran. Chapter 53, verse number 11. It says, his heart lies not of what he saw.
Okay.
Which means he saw him by his heart. You said to me, I don't understand how somebody can see by his heart. You just said that.
Now you said I told you I don't argue with Quran.
But a second ago, you said no, he did not see him by his heart. How somebody can see him by his heart?
I always told you.
You just said. You just said. Okay, you admit you got busted. You just said. I don't know how somebody can see. Okay, a second ago, your logic was, I don't know how somebody can see by his heart. Did you say that?
Yeah, so you said the Quran says that's what Allah knows best.
How prophet, he saw Allah by his heart?
If that's not how it is, I don't have that knowledge.
Okay. Do you Muslims see by heart or you see him by eyes?
So you are just trying to go back what I told you. I have
No,
knowledge
you
how
quote
to see
for
what
me
they have.
Ibn Abbas. I told you what Ibn Abbas is speaking about. You are ignorant like the rest of you. So the Quran
No, you
says
are the ignorant
Muhammad, he
one.
saw him in his
You don't
heart.
accept.
Hold on,
Look.
and look at what happened now. Do you know even Muhammad talking about what? The hadith you saw to me is not about seeing Allah, it's about seeing Jibreel, supposedly according to Muslims. But in fact, the Quran, hold on, I agree with you. It's about seeing Allah. Agree. Look what happened. Because the chapter 53.
He saw Jibril many times. Jibril come down.
Hold on.
Jibril.
Hold on.
He came with the Sahaba.
I'm going with you.
Why are you talking about
I am going
to
with
see
you.
Jibril?
I'm going with you. But look what happened. According to chapter 53, if the one who came down is Jibril, that's mean Allah is Jibril and he is the God of Muhammad. Because the chapter saying, the chapter says that you are the one who said that Muhammad, you don't speak from his own, right?
I'm not the one.
And this is the hadith.
Quran says
and this is the hadith.
Says.
Yes,
don't say I'm the one.
This is the.
I don't have a
shut
saying.
up. The verse chapter 53, verse number 3 says, "Nor does he speak of his own desire." And this is what you quote for me. It is only an inspiration.
He never
it's only an inspiration. It's only inspiration from coming from what? From above. He been taught by the Almighty, all power. What his name? The Almighty.
Are you talking or are you talking to me?
You're talking,
read what you're reading. Don't ask
me. The Quran, chapter 53, verse number 5, says he been taught by the mighty, the most mighty. Who is the most mighty? Is that God?
He's been taught everybody can be mighty. Even a judge is a mighty in his court.
Who is the one who taught Muhammad the Quran and gave the inspiration of the Quran?
If Allah sent a Jibril to teach him something, Jibril taught him, but ultimate teaching is from Allah.
Okay.
So Allah taught Jibril to teach him.
Okay.
So
this is Jibril. Let us confirm. Okay, let's confirm. This is Jibril. And then it says,
I'm not confirming anything here.
What's wrong with the Muslims? They can confirm nothing. The Muslims can confirm nothing.
Because you're trying to get something out of nothing.
So how you are saying, how you explain to me this? Okay, listen. I want you to open for me. Listen,
my wife and my kids are there. I am chapter 53. Because I make the decisions.
Stop talking. Open chapter 53 and explain the chapter.
I can't anything. I don't have it. I'm not
Stop
where
saying
you
I don't have it. Open it. You do not need to open
I'm
YouTube.
only with the phone.
Open the chapter. So what? I can open my phone
read
too.
it. I gave you the chance to read it. Why are you worried?
You can answer me if you refuse to read it. I want to know who is the one who came down from the sky. Is that Jibreel or this is Allah?
Why will Allah come? Allah is too much for that to come down to Prophet.
Allah don't come down.
It doesn't benefit. It doesn't befit His Majesty to come down to a messenger. Come down, no.
But Allah never was in the earth.
I don't know.
What do you mean? You just said doesn't fit.
It doesn't befit His Majesty to come down to a messenger. If He has a messenger, He sent or He can talk to a messenger.
Okay, do Allah come down? Did Allah ever come down to the earth?
I just told you I don't know.
You just said doesn't fit. So what do you know? Why you are calling me? Each time I ask you a question, you said I don't know.
But not each time. I answer you a million times.
You did not answer anything. I don't know. You did not answer anything. Let us go back to zero. When Allah He speak from His mouth. When Allah He speak from His mouth. When Allah He speak from His mouth. You said I don't know. When Allah He created Adam by His hand.
I told you, however He chooses to speak, He speaks. But
this is not an answer. What do you mean, however He chooses? Maybe He speaks from His bum. I'm asking you, do Allah...
Allah never say...
Okay, hold on.
Allah never say, I have nose, mouth. That's what I told you. Nose, mouth, eyes, and everything to see, to know, to breathe, to whatever. I just told you, if He says He speaks, we take it as He speaks. Because we never see His image to know how He speaks. But in any way, He get the message. Say He speaks.
Okay, you never saw the image of Allah?
I never see it. How can I see it?
I thought Muhammad saw Allah. You told me a second ago.
If he says it, He sees Him.
So how come He did not tell you how He looked like? You see how awkward, how stupid your statement. You are the one who were arguing with me. That Ibn Abbas said, shut up. You said to me, Ibn Abbas said that Allah Prophet, he saw Allah. So why Allah Prophet did not describe how Allah looked like? Listen, Ibn Abbas, you said to me he saw Allah twice. You said that to me.
Ibn Abbas didn't see Allah. Don't lie. Stop lying. I didn't say Ibn Abbas sees Allah. It's recorded. You just say I said Ibn Abbas sees Allah. I didn't say Ibn Abbas sees Allah.
You said it's recorded.
I said Ibn Abbas said the messenger of Allah sees Allah.
Yeah, the messenger of Allah sees Allah. Exactly. I'm talking about Muhammad.
So Ibn Abbas didn't see Allah.
Not Ibn Abbas, you donkey, you stupid idiot. I'm not talking about Ibn Abbas. Ibn Abbas is the one who said. Ibn Abbas, stupid. You are playing donkey now. Listen. Ibn Abbas, he said, listen, potato. Okay, so Ibn Abbas, he said, shut up. Ibn Abbas, he said that the Prophet, he saw Allah. So how come Muhammad, he saw Allah and never describe how Allah looked like? Go ahead.
He doesn't have to describe it.
Why he did not describe him?
He has no obligation to describe Allah. No, he can tell you I see Allah.
Why he cannot describe Allah if he saw Allah?
We know Musa wanted to see Allah, and Allah just shows a light on the mountain, and the mountain crumbled, and Musa fell unconscious.
You are the one who said to me, the Prophet, he saw Allah. Don't forget, I'm not the one who said that. It's you who said the Prophet, he saw Allah. So how you claim that Muhammad cannot describe how Allah looked like?
You see how you are making words inside people's mouth.
Okay.
So, I said I believe because I read Ibn Abbas said the messenger saw Allah. Mm-hmm. So I believe he saw it. I'm not claiming like 100%. Like you quote Aisha said he didn't see him. Aisha said that. Ibn Abbas said whatever. So I choose to believe what Ibn Abbas said.
Okay.
So don't tell me like
when Muhammad he saw Allah, are you assuming you Muslims that he saw a shape?
He said who?
When Muhammad he saw Allah, did he see a shape? Shape, physical shape.
What is a shape?
A shape. You don't know what shape? Shape like a.
There's two sheep. There's sheep on the water, and there's sheep as an animal.
Shape,
you say sheep,
not sheep.
Shape like SHAP.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he saw an image, like you say, he saw with his heart. However, Allah chose to let him see him. He does, and that's Allah. Like it says, if we see the Prophet in a dream, it's a prophet.
This is the question. Did he see a physical shape? Yes or no?
If he see a physical shape, that's how he saw it. Because he never say how he saw it, so we cannot assume.
Do you agree that Allah is a physical then?
No, you are just trying to make a claim out of nothing. I didn't say that. I'm just telling you, however Allah made him see him, that's how he wants him to see him. So don't tell me it's a shape or whatever. However he saw him, the Prophet never said, I saw this image or shape or whatever. He said, this is how you are. If